The history of Tarangire National Park in Tanzania. Tarangire National Park is one of Tanzania's most renowned wildlife conservation areas, located in the northern part of the country. The park has a rich history that reflects the importance of preserving the region's unique biodiversity and natural beauty. Here is an overview of the history of Tarangire National Park. Early inhabitants. The area around Tarangire has a long history of human habitation, with indigenous tribal communities like the Maasai living in the region for centuries. These communities coexisted with the local wildlife and used the land for grazing and sustenance. Establishment as a game reserve. In 1957, the colonial government of Tanganyika recognized the need to protect the region's unique ecosystem and established Tarangire National Park as a game reserve. It was initially intended to provide a safe haven for the region's diverse wildlife, particularly during the dry season when animals congregated around the Tarangire River. Upgraded to National Park. In 1970, Tarangire Game Reserve was officially designated as a national park, becoming Tarangire National Park. This upgrade in status was aimed at providing even stronger protection for the park's wildlife and its vital natural resources. Conservation and biodiversity. Tarangire National Park is known for its remarkable biodiversity, with a wide range of animal species, including elephants, lions, leopards, cheetahs, giraffes, and many others. The park's ecosystem is particularly crucial for the conservation of African elephants, with large herds frequently found within its boundaries. Human-wildlife conflict. Over the years, the park has had to address the challenge of human-wildlife conflict, as local communities living near the park sometimes experience damage to crops and livestock from wild animals. Efforts have been made to mitigate these conflicts through community-based conservation initiatives and benefit-sharing programs. Tourism and economic development. Tarangire National Park has become a significant driver of Tanzania's tourism industry, attracting visitors from around the world who come to witness the park's incredible wildlife and natural beauty. Revenue generated from tourism has contributed to local and national economic development, supporting conservation efforts and benefiting nearby communities. Challenges in conservation efforts. Tarangire National Park, like many conservation areas, faces challenges such as poaching, habitat loss, and climate change. Conservation organizations, government agencies, and local communities work together to address these challenges through various initiatives, including anti-poaching efforts, habitat restoration, and sustainable tourism practices. Cultural heritage. The park is not only known for its wildlife, but also for its cultural heritage. The Maasai people have inhabited the region for generations and continue to play a role in the park's conservation and management. In summary, Tarangire National Park has evolved from a game reserve to a national park with a rich history of wildlife conservation, biodiversity preservation, and sustainable tourism. It remains a vital part of Tanzania's natural heritage, attracting visitors and contributing to the country's efforts to protect its unique ecosystems and wildlife. Research and education. Tarangire National Park also serves as a hub for scientific research and education. Researchers, conservationists, and wildlife enthusiasts come to the park to study its flora and fauna, contributing valuable insights into the ecology and behavior of the diverse species found there. Education programs are often conducted in the region to raise awareness about conservation and environmental issues. Seasonal phenomena. Tarangire is particularly famous for a unique seasonal event known as the Great Elephant Migration. During the dry season, between July and October, large herds of elephants, often numbering in the hundreds, migrate to the park in search of water and food along the Tarangire River. This spectacle is a major draw for tourists and a testament to the park's importance for wildlife conservation. Collaborative conservation. The conservation of Tarangire National Park is a collaborative effort involving multiple stakeholders. Government agencies, non-governmental organizations, and local communities work together to protect the park's ecosystem, combat illegal activities, and ensure that the benefits of tourism and conservation efforts are shared with the people living in the vicinity of the park. Sustainability initiatives. Tarangire National Park places a strong emphasis on sustainable tourism practices to minimize the environmental impact of visitors. Measures include responsible safari and game drive guidelines, eco-friendly lodging options, and waste management programs to ensure the park remains a pristine and ecologically balanced environment. Future challenges and prospects. As with all protected areas, Tarangire National Park faces ongoing challenges, including habitat fragmentation, poaching, and the potential impacts of climate change. Conservation efforts will need to adapt to address these challenges while ensuring that the park continues to thrive. As a critical wildlife sanctuary and a driver of economic development in the region. In conclusion, Tarangire National Park is a vital part of Tanzania's natural heritage, known for its exceptional wildlife, unique seasonal events, and its role in the conservation of African ecosystems. Its history reflects the ongoing commitment to preserving the park's natural beauty, fostering sustainable development, and ensuring the coexistence of both human communities and wildlife in this extraordinary part of East Africa.